This poster is one of the first ones that I've sold at the Miami Book Fair, and it was to a teacher who's going to hang it in her classroom, and that just makes me so proud. I've had a lot of issues with my sexuality in the past, and I am bisexual, and I don't say it a lot, and even now at 55 years old, it causes triggers in me, which logically I know it shouldn't, but it still does. I came up in the 70s and 80s, and obviously things were a lot different then than they are now, but I feel like with this bill and other things that are going on, we're just regressing. And I just want to say that some of you might look at this bill and go, oh, well, they're talking about just not talking about it, in kindergarten or third grade. But, there's a lot of kids that have same-sex parents, and or they might have a parent that's in transition. They're not allowed to say. If they say, well, I have two mommies in their second grade class, and another child who doesn't know anything about that at all asks them, we have to brush it under the rug and pretend it doesn't exist because it's a perversion, because that's what they're saying. And I just want to say this to anybody who is queer, questioning, trans. I just want to tell you this 100%. There is nothing wrong with you. And I don't care what your religion says or your culture says, or even your family if they're not accepting. There is nothing wrong with you. Remember that. And if you're in support of this bill and others like it, you need to really think hard on that. This isn't about having sex talks in class or trying to convince your kids that they should change their gender identity. This is just about a teacher being able to explain to a child when another child says something like, I have two mommies, or I have two dads, or any of those things. This kind of bill is saying that's wrong. That's what they're saying. It's not appropriate. It isn't for public discussion. Fuck that. And fuck that. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. And to the person that bought my poster at the Miami Book Fair, thank you so much.